April 19th. A broad, progressive spring pattern is driving scattered convection and wind impacts from the southern plains into the Midwest, with coastal fog and low ceilings along parts of the west coast. Expect operational variability today, especially through central corridors and into the Great Lakes, where timing of convection will matter. Out west, a weak trough brushing the Pacific Northwest into Northern California is maintaining a shallow marine layer with IFR to MVFR ceilings along the coast from Seattle down through San Francisco, with localized morning restrictions and improvement inland under weak ridging. Over the Rockies, generally VFR dominates, but increasing southwest flow aloft is introducing light to moderate turbulence, especially lee of terrain from Colorado into Wyoming, with localized mountain wave potential developing through the afternoon. Transitioning into the plains, a developing lee cyclone and sharpening dryline from West Texas into Kansas is initiating scattered thunderstorms, with the better organization expected from Dallas-Fort Worth up through Wichita and toward Kansas City. Coverage remains somewhat broken, but any stronger cells will carry brief heavy rain, gusty outflows, and localized routing impacts. East of this, into the Midwest, a moist and increasingly unstable air mass is interacting with a weak frontal boundary draped from Missouri into Illinois and Indiana, supporting scattered convection near Chicago and Indianapolis, with periodic MVFR reductions and some embedded heavier cells that may disrupt arrival flows. Across the Great Lakes into the northeast, the pattern is more stable, but still influenced by lingering low-level moisture and weak lift, keeping ceilings occasionally in the MVFR range from Cleveland through Buffalo into upstate New York and northern New England, especially early, with gradual improvement but pockets of strata-Q lingering. Down the Mid-Atlantic corridor into Washington and Philadelphia, generally VFR prevails with only isolated showers, but watch for subtle wind shifts along weak boundaries. Across the southeast, including Atlanta and the Carolinas, conditions are largely VFR, with increasing afternoon cumulus and isolated convection, while Florida remains under a humid air mass with sea breeze development leading to scattered afternoon thunderstorms from Orlando southward, producing brief visibility drops and localized lightning hazards near terminals. Along the Gulf Coast from Houston to New Orleans, warm, moist flow supports patchy morning stratus and scattered daytime convection with minimal organization but occasional operational slowdowns. That's the National Aviation weather picture for today. If this briefing helps your flight planning, consider subscribing for the daily operational outlook. Have the best flight, and we'll see you tomorrow.